Angela's favorite time again. Let's go eat.
Malaga, of course, being right next to the ocean, is famous for its seafood. So there are two specials of the day at this place. It's called El Merendero. It's right by the beach. It's a gorgeous place. We ordered the two specials. I think it's fried redfish and razor clams. Let's give it a shot. So I have never had a razor clam before. They came out, they're gorgeous. It looks so beautiful. Let's give this a shot. Actually, I'm just gonna try it with my fingers. Oh, wow. So it's longer and slimmer than a regular clam, obviously, but it's quite firm and it's got a really, really nice seafoody taste. I like these.
I have had a razor clam before, and we need to eat these before they get cold or they're not going to be any good at all. Yeah, they're amazing.
This fried redfish just came out and it looks amazing. The presentation is gorgeous. It's got this like roasted red pepper aioli served along with it. Let's give it a shot. Oh my God. There's big, gorgeously fresh chunks of fish, perfectly fried, light batter. The aioli is an amazing touch. Delicious.
Oh man, it's delicious. Just finishing up at El Merendero. Food was phenomenal. Finished off with a nice coffee. If you are in Malaga, you have to come to this place. Highly recommend.
It's lunchtime again, and today we're at a place called La Campana. Because we're in Malaga and the Malagueños love their seafood, and so do we, we're gonna have it again. This time we tried to order a couple things that are a little different that we haven't tried before, so let's give it a go. These are the stuffed mussels. They're still in the shell. I'm not sure how to eat these. Let's give it a shot. It looks like there's baked potato in there. Oh wow. I don't even think I got to the mussel part yet, but it's stuffed with like a mashed potato that's like super buttery and delicious. Here, let me try and get the mussel part. Oh, it's so good.
So this is polpo frito, which is a fried octopus. Let's give this a try. Very chewy, but very flavorful. And the other, which you've seen us eat before, is the fried bocarones, which are fried anchovies, and they are delicious.
So I don't know what this sauce is. They serve it with fried seafood, kind of like we would serve tartar sauce at home. It's kind of similar, but I don't know what it is. So I'm gonna go home and do some research, but if you know what it is, let me know. It's delicious. This is something we've never tried. We saw it on the menu. We thought we'd give it a shot. It's called Huevas, which translates to hard fish roe, is what it said on the menu. Let's give it a shot. Oh wow, it's like a bunch of tiny, tiny fish eggs, like packed really closely together and then like rolled into a little ball and deep fried. This is fantastic.
Okay, the Huevas here, Angela tried it. I haven't tried this yet. I'm not sure if I'm believing her when they're saying that it's good. I'm pretty sure she had another cuttlefish moment over there. So let's give it a shot. No.
No, you don't. I like it.
No, here, you can have it back.
So I just looked it up, and it turns out I've been eating fish ovaries which I knew they were fish eggs, that's fine, but for whatever reason my brain is weird, and when I find out I'm eating something that I haven't eaten before and that seems slightly different for me culturally, I get a bit freaked out. Fish ovaries.
Just finishing up with La Campana. Overall, everything was excellent. Do not believe Angela at all when she said she liked the fish roe that we had there, the Huevas. But all in all, it was really good. Okay, so we were just doing some shopping at the major market here in Malaga, and there's a dish that we've been trying to find for this episode. And it's called Lomo and Manteca. It's a traditional Malagan dish, and we found it at a couple of restaurants, but all of the restaurants have very bad reviews. So we found it here at the market, so we're going to try this at home. Let's go. Okay, so we are sitting here with our Lomo and Manteca. The individual at the market that we brought it from said it's normally sliced and served on sandwiches. Everything we've read online, also that seems to be the case.
So we've sliced it up, we've put it in some sandwiches. Apparently what it is a pork loin that has been like slow and low cooked in its own lard. And then it is also preserved in its own lard as well. So you don't even have to refrigerate it. It was one of those methods of preserving food before there was refrigeration. We've served it with some sliced carrot sticks because balance is important. If you're gonna eat, if you're gonna eat pork soaked in lard for lunch, have some raw veggies with it. So before we eat the sandwich, we're just gonna give like a piece of this meat by itself a try.
Gosh, delicious.
It's so good. That can't be good for you.
Mm-mm.
Oh wow.
Soaked in lard, it's, oh my Lord, it's delicious.
Like the pork is really like lean and white, but then there's like the fattiness from the lard it's in. You can taste like the spices it was marinated in. This is amazing.
This is awesome.
Wow.
No, it's super good. It's super fatty from the lard. Oh, it's amazing. So when we made the sandwiches as well, we've coated the bread in the lard that is sitting, it's on the underside of it. Yeah, we coated the bread with the lard because we had read that that's what you're supposed to do. So here we go, sandwich time. Let's give this a try. So this is a definite winner. If you are in Malaga, try this. It's delicious, fatty goodness. You can't go wrong with this.
So good.
Today we are at Meson La Alegria. We've ordered a multitude of tapas, so let's see what comes out.
We have started out with a few of the traditional dishes from this area. The first is anchovies, marinated in vinegar, and next we have Flamanquin, which is pork wrapped in more pork and then deep fried. Sounds amazing, right? If you have watched this channel at all, you know that I love anchovies. Usually they serve them deep fried around here, but another very traditional way is having them marinated in vinegar. So let's give these a shot. That's just simple and good food.
And this is Flamanquin. This is the pork wrapped in more pork, stuffed with cheese, and then deep fried.
Is it good?
That's amazing. So next out we have a meatball marinated and served in a tomato sauce, and a shrimp soaked in a garlic butter oil, and finally a Callos, which is tripe.
If you haven't noticed yet, I am also a bit of a squeamish eater with the fish ovaries and also the cuttlefish. Kind of freaked me out. I've never tried tripe before, so this is going to be my first time. This is a traditional Spanish dish called Callos. It's got tripe and chickpeas. Let's give it a go.
Okay, this weirded Angela out a little bit. I think it's all in her mind. So let's give this tripe a try. That's fantastic.
Oh, los caracoles.
Oh,
Caracoles, a foto.
gracias.
Yeah, that's delicious. I think you saw with the fish ovaries that I'm not going to lie to you if I don't like it. I did not like the fish ovaries at all. This is fantastic. First time trying it, but I love this.
These are caracoles. They're snails. I don't know what kind of sauce they're in. You get this little toothpick to kind of pick them out with. Aha, I got them. Oh, it's got a little bit of spice to it. It's almost like a curry sauce.
All right, so we're going after these snails now. Yeah, they're good. There is a bit of a curry sauce to them, but yeah, it's good. It's flavorful.
As we're quickly learning, Geoff may be a bit more of an adventurous meat eater than I am, so I'm just going to try these meatballs. Those are really good. Pork meat, very soft and juicy and tender, and they put these little French fries inside the sauce. That's delicious. We're just finishing off our lunch here, waiting for a coffee. Before we had ordered, Geoff was like, oh, I'm going to order a bunch of things off the menu. I said, fine, went to the washroom and left. Had no idea what he ordered. So this is what I get. If I go to the bathroom when Geoff is ordering, he's going to order a bunch of stuff that I am a little bit squeamish about, including snails and tripe. The sauces were great on those. I'm not trying to down the restaurant. It's not that I didn't like them because they weren't well prepared. It's just that in my mind, I'm a little freaked out, and Geoff is a little bit more adventurous of an eater than I am. To finish, they brought us off these cute little mugs full of Vino de Malaga. Cheers. That's really tasty. Very sweet, not very alcoholic. Delicious. Cheers.
Okay, finishing up lunch there at Meson La Alegria. I personally loved the tripe and the snails. What'd you think?
Not a fan.
Everything was delicious. As far as I'm concerned, she's just a little weirded out because it makes her queasy.
Yep. As always, we have ordered way too much food. Like, we get here, we look at the menu, we're very hungry, and then when they start bringing out the food, we're like, oh, I've made a mistake. So far we've gotten this gorgeous red pepper salad, this kind of like cured cold looking meat thing, as well as these deep fried chicharrones, which look amazing. I'm gonna give one of these a shot. Oh. It's crispy and oily and fatty and, oh, just so good. This one is like a cold served meat. It's drizzled with like this gorgeous flaky sea salt. And then, of course, the Spanish olive oil, beautiful Spanish olive oil over it. This is amazing.
So this is a jamón ibérico. You can see the marbling from what we're showing you in there. Let's give this a try. Super buttery, has a slightly nutty flavor to it. I'm assuming from the acorns. It's fantastic.
Once again, we ordered too much, and once again, we ate it anyways.
Okay, so we have finished up dinner at Casa Lola. The place was amazing. The chicharrones were out of this world. If you were in Malaga, try these things. Quite possibly the greatest thing you will ever eat in your life. Now we are on our way to get a dessert, which is famous throughout all of Spain.
All right, I'm gonna try this dessert. It's warm and gooey. So good. I can't stop eating it. That was delicious. We've really enjoyed our food tour here in Malaga. You get traditional Andalusian food, the tapas, the seafood, and erotic waffles. What more could you ask?
Yeah, we're going to close this one off here. So if you guys have been in Malaga and you've experienced some great food, leave a comment for us down below. And
do not forget to like and subscribe to see what we eat next.